morning, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy May 23rd. Hold on, let me clean my... Okay, that's a little better. Whew. So, how y'all doing? I hope you had a great week. I had a super fantastic week. Yesterday was my last day at work. And so, I'm happy about that. For the summer. Yeah. The teachers, they still got to come back today and 2 days next week. But I'm done. Got my evaluation. All is well. My principal was saying that the teachers really love me. I'm glad. And that it's a bonus when I'm in the classroom because as a retired teacher, I know how to maneuver around the room without the teacher having to ask me what to do. And a lot of other stuff. I don't want to brag, but same thing part-time. She asked me, do I want to change? But no, thank you. I'm good. Little itty-bitty dog. So, yeah, I'm back out here. Today is the 23rd, and this is probably only my 6th time walking, and I'm out of breath already. Whew. And remember, I'm supposed to be doing 12 walks this month, which is why I said what I said in the beginning. 3 times a week or 12 times in a month. Because as a retired math teacher, I can do the math. If you ask me, well, on average, or if you say, how many times do you walk a week? Well, some days I walk 2, some days I walk 1. Some weeks I walk 2, some weeks I walk 1, and some weeks I walk 3. But if you say on average, about how many times a week you walk? About 3 times a week. Because if you get 12 in, if I get 12 in this month, then divide that 12 by the 4 weeks. We got 3 times a week. But that means, because today is the 23rd, and this is my 6th walk for the month. But that means that was how many? 8 days left in May. That means I have to walk 6 of those 8 days. Have to. Oh, it's so nice and breezy. It started to get warm, but we got a nice breeze. That makes it better. I started to put on a hat. I'll be sweating, especially when I get back. I did not want to get out here. Just being honest. That momentum, you got to keep it going. But this is the easiest thing to do. Whew, I can't wait to share my next video when I went to the doctor and found out about my body mass, my this, my that, and some directions that she gave me. You know, I went to a weight management doctor. These birds is taking over. Oh, some berries out here somewhere. So, yeah, I went to a weight management doctor, and she's taking over my weight loss. This week I took my last 7.5 injection, and I don't know if she said she was going to put in for my new prescription or next. So I don't know if that's taking me up or I'm still on 7.5. I really kind of want to stay on 7.5. I know it's a slow process for me, but I'm okay with that. Because, like I told you on my last video, the big C is back. And I'm getting a handle on it, somewhat. Watching my intake, you know, how much I consume. So, yeah. I don't mind if I'm on 7.5 again. So, that's what's happening there. If she titrates me up to 10, you know, I'll probably lose a lot. You know, you hate to get out here, but once you get out here, it's really nice. And especially today with this breeze. And I wish I just turned the corner up by the stop sign. I wish that you could go all the way around, but you can't. For some reason, the way they created the development, different sections, you can't like readily get from one section to the other. So that's my, you know, when I don't get out here for a minute, once I get out here, I'll try to go the extra mile, go a little bit further. Like, yeah, this is what you get because you come out here the day before and the day before and the day before. But anyway, yeah, Stephanie57 Moving told me, she had put in the comments, if you go for like 20 minutes, that's a mile. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. That's why I like to wear shorts. They be sliding up. You know, my mom might be different from everybody else's because I take baby steps. I'm always have been, even when I was smaller, walking with somebody. They would walk faster than me. So, I think 4,000 steps is a mile. Or 5,400. No, what was that? That's feet. 5,420 something feet is a mile. I can definitely tell that I am losing. But that's the good news. But the bad news is the body is so smart. It decides where we're going to take a few pounds from or a few inches from. It makes that decision with or without my permission or my consent. So that's why exercise, I guess, is equally as important as walking. And bodybuilding, ding, 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 bodybuilding, ways to build your body. So that's what bodybuilding is all about. So like, y'all probably can't see it, but one of my arms in the bicep area is bigger than the other. It's kind of been that way. I'm left-handed, so let's see. Y'all not gonna be able to tell from here. See that right there? You got that definition? And then on this side, I can't hold this arm up. You don't have the same definition. You just got a little bit more flab. I didn't say that. A little bit more tissue. And the same thing in my belly. The left side of my belly is a little bit bigger than the right side. And I'm like, oh boy. So, gotta pull out the body shapers until further notice and do some body sculpting. Try to do that. You know, sometimes I get so mad at myself because in my younger years, I was very weight conscious. Like I said, I gained about 60 pounds in my first pregnancy, but I exercised, lost weight. I was a size 24, got down to an 18, got pregnant again, exercised, caught a hernia from doing too many sit-ups too soon. Had to go get that operation. And then my first husband, all my 5 girls, that's their father. My first husband was like, look, I don't care what size you are. You know, it doesn't matter to me. And bringing me home cakes and cookies. My mom used to be like, he wants to keep you barefoot, pregnant, and fat. Yeah, she said it. That's why he brings home cake. Who does that? But wasn't his fault, wasn't the kid's fault. I was a health guru back in the day. Eating fruits and nuts, big earrings, short hair. And so after the third one, I just let it go, let it be what it was going to be. And that's around about the time they started bringing out the new plus size stores. And honey, When they had like 16 plus, you know, Lane Bryant been around forever, but when they had 16 plus, there was a store in New York called The Forgotten Woman. They had some bad clothes. And different stores started making 3X. 4X is now the new 3X. They started making 3X size clothes. Jones, New York. I remember going to the outlets and I would buy every 3X I could get. So, just let it go. And dress it up. Make it look nice. And that was good while it lasted. And then I told my mom to tell me, what am I missing? Get ready to go into my 50s. I'm ready to listen to you now. She said, all that food you've been eating about to catch up with you. Get that health and that weight under control. I'm like, oh man. Thought you were going to tell me something that was going to be easy. So, here I am. In my 60s. Still working on it. Still working on it. And, yeah. That's what's happening. But I'm back home now. Felt good. You know, it pulls in my abdomen when I walk. It pulls my stomach. I guess that's a good thing. You know, I'm not like moving my arm. You know how they used to walk back in the day? Pew, pew, pew. I'm not doing all of that. Just getting out here. Getting this walk in is an accomplishment. I think I started. Let me see what time it is. Hold on. We started at about 9 o'clock. So, yeah, I did. So now I'm gonna go outside and before it get too hot and work in this garden. I'm gonna see y'all later.